Welcome to the Unforgettable podcast, and we are back with Tina, back in the recording studio. Hi, Tina. How are you?
Dude, it's good to be back. How are you, man?
I'm great. When's the last time you were here?
It's been, I think, a month. It's been a while.
Has it been? I feel like it's longer than a month.
Yeah, maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah. And then, so when we contact each other, and then I saw it on Instagram that you were getting rid of a lot of your liquor.
Yep. I'm purging, man. It's gone.
Why are you purging your liquor?
So, I turned 37 on the 15th of September.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you, friend. Thank you.
How does it feel being 37, by the way?
It feels like nothing. I think like at 35, after that, it's just like,
It's like, I don't care.
It's a day.
It's just another day in the life.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, my wife asked me, it's like, oh, you're turning 40 something. What do you want to do for your birthday? I'm like, I want silence.
I want you to not talk to me. You and the kids.
Take the children and leave. No. I like quiet, and I think that's very addicting for me.
Yeah.
But what did you do for your 37th?
So my friends took me out to a really nice Filipino restaurant. It's what is it called? Peso in Kaka'ako.
Like the form of currency peso.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And they have what's called have you ever heard of an omakase?
Omakase is like a Japanese like chef. The chef does it.
The chef does it. Like you basically just pay a whole bunch of money and you shut the fuck up and you eat. Right.
Okay.
So it's the same concept, but they called it a Pinoy makase because it's just Filipino food.
Okay.
Right. And that's my motherland. I'm half Filipino.
Yeah.
Right. So we had the Pinoy makase, which is like 7 to 8 courses.
Good God.
Yeah.
7 to 8 courses.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Okay.
But my friends wanted to do a wine pairing. And so every single dish had some kind of alcohol with it.
Okay.
Now, normally outside of this, I'd probably drink like 2 drinks max, and that's it.
All right.
And you know what I mean? And I was wasted, completely wasted after that. And it was funny because I was joking like, oh, watch me be wasted. And then I was like, but it was the kind of wasted where like you're dying, like you're saying the last rites and you're like, I've made a terrible mistake.
So they bring you the dish and here's your glass of wine.
Yeah. Or like some kind of alcohol or to pair with the dish itself.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, in the moment, it's nice. But at the end of the night, like Patrick, my boyfriend, he had to drag me to my bed. And he's like, okay, what medication do you take at night? And I'm all like, I don't need any medication.
I'm already medicated.
I'm already medicated.
Like on plate number 5, you're like, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, no. Yeah. Probably like plate number 3. I was like, you know what? This is a nice set right there.
And the server's like, you're just being a big pussy.
Yeah. Oh, totally. And it's my birthday, so of course the birthday girl gets like as much as she wants. And
the server's like, you say you're Filipino, but I highly doubt this right now.
Yeah, I know.
Are you really tapping out my plate?
Your DNA is wrong here. Like,
yeah. You get the ancestry kit.
Yeah. Not Filipino. That's exactly what it says. Not Filipino. Not drunk
enough. Get
the
fuck out of here. Oh my God. So tell me about these plates though. Tell me about this. I'm very intrigued by the whole Pinoy
makase.
Pinoy makase.
Yeah, I actually have to say it slowly in order to really I don't know.
I tried saying it fast. It was shit.
Yeah.
Pinoy makase. All right. So, tell me some of the best dishes.
They had a bone marrow broth dumpling.
Oh shit!
That was my favorite one. Holy crap, was it good?
I fucking love bone marrow.
Yeah, bone marrow.
You ever do like bone marrow with like the luge?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
So let me explain what the bone marrow luge is for people that don't. So you take this like beef bone, it's sliced horizontally, and you have the bone marrow, and then you like scrape the marrow.
Yeah.
And then you put it on toast, like a hard toast. Then you pour the beer down the channel where the marrow was to get the rest of it.
And you slurp it out.
And you drink it. It's fucking good.
It's delicious.
Where do people come up with this shit?
I don't know, man. Chefs are awesome.
Like, I'm going to cut this bone and pour some beer in it and you're going to drink it.
Yeah. That seems like a great idea.
Yeah. That does seem like a good idea.
Yeah. Or even like poisonous dishes too. You know what I mean? Like, how did
this
you
blowfish is going to kill you.
Yeah, I know.
If you eat this part, you might be okay.
You'll be okay, but it's time and tested, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the dishes were really good. I mean, we had that, and then there was like fritter, like potato fritter with fresh uni.
Are they big plates or are they small plates?
They're smaller, but like because you're eating it like so many, it actually fills you up pretty fast.
Yeah, there's 8 courses.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So they were all pretty good. But I learned very quickly the next morning. I was like, I am not a drinker anymore.
So you went from let's fucking do this.
Yeah.
Like you were like doing squats in the corner. You're like, I'm ready to go. And you're calling your friends out like, you suck. I'm gonna drink more than you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. And no. At like I woke up at like midnight and I was just dying, dude. I was like, all right, this is my last rites. I'm done.
Yeah, we're not 20, man.
I know.
We're not in our 20s. Like these 20-year-olds, like they just go out and they drink till like fucking 3 in.
Yeah.
And then they get up and go to work.
Yeah.
But like that's the same shit that we used to do.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Totally. Like I remember drinking a ton of stuff like vodka and like just straight up not being, well, actually, no. Let me take that back. Because what I would do is I would pass out, but then the next morning I'd be like, actually, I'm okay.
Yeah, your liver is a champion.
Yeah. Your liver is your friend when you're in your 20s. When you're in your 30s, who are you?
Your liver's saying, hey, calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
We're done. We're fucking done.
We're 1 foot in the grave. You need to stop for a second.
Why do you keep doing that? All right, so you're dying at home.
Yeah. And then I realized I mean, aside from the fact that I was in the cleaning mode of my house, I was like, I don't need this alcohol anymore. I'm not drinking that much. So I'm purging.
Okay.
Of course, I'm going to give you some.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
But I've given a lot, pretty much. I've kept a few bottles that I know are priceless.
Yeah.
And my father, who's given me all this alcohol, he would kill me if I gave it away. But
now, did your dad have a lot of alcohol in the house when you were growing up, or?
Yeah. So when I was growing up, tons of alcohol. I mean, it would just be sprayed about on the kitchen floor, not kitchen floor, but the kitchen table.
So you know how like the old grandma has like all the snack pins, the snack what is it, like snack bins on the tables?
Yeah.
Your dad just had liquor bottles.
Just liquor bottles. It's just like,
where's the cookies? Where's the crackers? Well, there's a fifth of vodka and some rum. Why don't you make yourself a drink?
Yeah, it was shit like Crown Royal. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm 12, but like I never. I never felt the need to drink actually when I was younger. So
what did your dad do?
He worked at a liquor distribution.
Okay, so he got like samples on the side.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, he got a lot of So.
Like this Crown Royal that fell off a truck. Don't worry about it.
Here you go. It's yours now. Yeah. So, but I didn't really drink that much when I was a teen. What about you?
God, I don't drink anymore. I think I've said that before. Like I stopped drinking
at all.
I don't. I might have one beer.
Yeah.
For my birthday, but other than that, I don't drink alcohol anymore. Like because when I was younger, 20s, right? It just became a thing where we just started slamming drinks. Like I used to go to this place called the Shack in Hawaii Kai. I don't know if it's still there.
I think there's a Shack in Kaneohe, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I used to go there, and we used to like play pool and get drinks and I would just, it was just shots after shots. First it was beers.
Yeah.
Right. And then it became like whiskey shots. Mm-hmm. And then for whatever, I went through the gamut of whatever was popular, right? First you did like chilled Jaeger shots, and then you did like chilled vodka shots, and then you did like your, whatever it was popular is what we were drinking.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I was agnostic to any drink. I wasn't like loyal, like, I only drink, this kind of vodka. Like, I don't fucking care. Does it have alcohol? Well, pour it in the fucking glass and let's go. Ice, no ice. I don't care.
Let's do the thing.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
And I would just get so hammered, and I would make very terrible decisions. So the problem with when I would get drunk is I cannot choose whether I'm going to be a happy drunk or an angry drunk.
I can't imagine you as an angry drunk. Really?
Yeah. No, I couldn't. Like, I didn't start. If I started the day happy, I could either stay happy or I could get angry. I don't know why.
Oh. So what are examples? What would you do?
So for example, like I would pick fights with people that I should not be picking fights with. No. I'm really surprised I didn't get my ass whooped so many times. I'm really surprised like they did not just beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But then I would get overly happy and then like either start hitting on people that I shouldn't be hitting on, or going home with people.
enjoying the night.
Yeah, I'm really trying to find out how far I'm going to go with the story because I know who listens to this podcast too. But no, that was something I used to do. Like, I'd wake up and then there she is. I'm like, oh God. Oh God.
Well,
there was an instance that I'll never forget that I got made fun of where I took someone home that was, how would I say this properly? Okay. If we're going to rank people from a 1 to 10, this was probably like a solid 3.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I took home the 3 and then I'm like, oh God. And they would never let me hear the end of it.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, Howard, why do you do that? It's like, gross, man. Gross.
Alcohol. That's
alcohol.
Yeah.
That's alcohol. I never drove though when I was. Oh wait, did I? No, I had a motorcycle. And I drove drunk once on a motorcycle, which was the fucking worst thing to do. I'm like, how did I keep this bike upright?
Yeah.
But I drove home drunk on a motorcycle once. I've woken up on a friend's stairs. You know what though? I never really threw up.
Really?
Yeah. No, wait. No. I think there's one instance outside of a Zippy's in Coca Marina.
That you were just like, well, this is coming out.
Yeah. Okay. Like into the bushes outside and just wrecking myself.
So you don't, so, back then, or actually even now, if I got super drunk, I would basically like pass out and say stupid stuff. But I mean, you would pretty much be up the whole time. Like,
yeah, I'm like, I'm up. I would black out. Oh, I was at, before they revamped Waikiki and made it all like very tourist friendly.
Yeah. There
was Lure Street, and Lure Street was kind of a rundown street.
It was, yeah.
But they used to have this, was it Red Lion? I think it was Red Lion. It was a basement bar that I used to love to go to. And so we'd always go to Red Lion. And inside of Red Lion, they had like a dance floor and a pool table. And this was probably, I don't know, late 90s when ska or swing was back in fashion for like 3 hot months.
I remember that. Yeah.
And I was there and it was great. And I remember getting so blackout, busted drunk that I was dancing and having a good time. And the next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the back of a truck, in a pickup truck. I'm like, whose fucking truck is this? But luckily the truck's in the parking lot. And I know I'm in a truck because I hear somebody laughing at me. And I open my eyes and this lady's like, you're sleeping in a truck? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, fuck, whose fucking truck is this?
Wait, did you find out whose truck it was?
No, I got up out of embarrassment. I'm like, and I left. That truck could have taken off. That truck could have been like, hey, fuck this guy. Let's fucking drop his ass off at Sandy Beach or some shit. No, I woke up in the back of a pickup truck.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Oh my God.
Like I walked out and I must have stumbled and like I have to lie down, but I don't want to lie down on the floor because I'm too dignified to do that. So I'll climb into somebody's pickup truck and lie down there.
That I've never met in my life.
I could have just got robbed.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck. No, yeah. In the back of a pickup truck.
That's insane, dude.
I don't, when did I stop drinking though? I think when my kids were born.
Oh. Is it that you don't want to be drunk in front of them or?
Well, I think I started tapering off my drinking. And then when my kids were born, I just came to a complete stop.
Just done with it.
Yeah, because when I met my wife at the time, well, she was my girlfriend at the time, we started going out and I had just less drinking. I think that's when I had like a lot of weight loss too. Yeah. And so drinking wasn't great for me then. And so I had to like taper off.
Okay, so what a lot of people don't know is that Howard was not as fit as he is now before.
Thank you. I've gained some of this weight back though since having kids.
I can't tell. I'm not being nice. I can't tell because you seem like as fit as you are like for the last couple of years. But
thank you.
There was a time you weren't fit, right?
I was very large.
Yeah,
I was 220.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I was 220, and I cut a lot of weight. And before I transitioned into that, that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that. No, but tell me about your drunken stories.
It's not really that spectacular. I will say there was the one time that I did pass out. So I had gone out.
Was it in the back of a van?
No. That's extra special. Someone extra special has to do that, and that was you. No, but I remember I went out for a couple of drinks. I did like vodka shots all night.
Yeah.
And then
was that your drink of choice, vodka?
Yeah, it still is actually. It still is. And then I got home. I had roommates at the time, and I'd never tried tequila before. So I was like, I'm up. I'll try a tequila shot. All right. So I did a tequila shot in the kitchen. I remember my roommates and his friend, they were in the living room and they were playing video games, right? Mm-hmm. So I remember this so clearly. I was watching the TV show. I blinked. I opened my eyes and it was 3 a.m. dark in my bedroom, which I'm thankful it wasn't a truck, but
Yeah. It's like, whose van is this?
right. And so it scared the living shit out of me because like doing that whole blink and like you're in a different like time zone area.
That must be scary.
Yeah. So I banged on my roommate's door and he's like, what the fuck do you want? And I'm like, what happened? How the fuck did I get here? I was just watching the TV. And he's like, what are you talking? You were watching the TV and then all of a sudden you shot straight up like you were super serious and you got up the stairs like a robot and said nothing. And I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's the extent of it.
You know, some people say that like, oh, I don't like tequila. I've tried tequila and it's not bad.
It's not bad, no. But I mean, I've heard stories where like it can pretty much ruin your life.
Yeah. Why is that though? Like, what is this whole like thing about tequila that people don't like?
I don't know, man.
It just tastes different. It's like I'm drinking Coke and then now I'm drinking like, I don't know.
I think
Pepsi,
it brings
Sprite.
the beast out of people though. Like, I mean, with vodka, I don't know. For me personally, I don't feel like vodka brings out any kind of like different behaviors. But tequila, that's the fun drink. That's go wild drink.
I had all kinds of drinks and I don't. Like, people used to always tell me, like, don't drink tequila or don't drink beer and then tequila. And, like, I'll drink whatever the fuck I want.
Your body.
You're not my dad.
I'm in my 40s. How dare you?
I'll do what the fuck I want.
I'll do what the fuck I want.
I'll drink that and then I'll drink that. I didn't care. Yeah, people used to say that shit. Oh, don't drink this or don't drink that. I'm like, I did it anyway. I didn't care.
Yeah. But, I mean, you don't seem like the person that would make alcohol, like back when you were younger, like alcohol, your personality. Like,
no, it was something, because I'm normally a talkative person anyway. I'm very extroverted.
Correct, yeah.
And I think just having that alcohol there made me extra extroverted. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it was. I just enjoyed it because everyone else was enjoying it.
Yeah.
Maybe I loved watching introverts drink and then they turn into like the world's biggest pervert.
Yeah. Get all handsy.
Put your fucking hands down. Jesus Christ. Put your pants back on.
Zip that up.
God. Yeah, zip it. Zip that shit up. Do you know where you are right now? Yeah. Oh, you don't? Oh, we're in somebody's van. Yeah. No, I think I loved watching introverts get drunk, I think.
Yeah.
I remember my old buddy, his girlfriend, Erin, used to, oh God, whatever. I don't know if she's going to listen to this podcast.
Okay.
But she was like a quiet, meek mouse. Mm-hmm. And then she would get drunk. And then she'd be very loud and obnoxious. Like this tiny little Japanese girl getting very loud and very fucking obnoxious. Yeah. And we loved it. We loved it because she would go around the bar. She'd like call out people for being stupid. I'm like, no one's going to fight her.
Yeah.
She's fucking like 5'1".
Yeah.
No one's going to fight this tiny Japanese girl. In fact, I think we're all enjoying her just raging on people.
Now, do you think the alcohol brought out her actual personality or?
I think so, right? I think it's because it's an inhibitor. Not inhibitor. It is a de-inhibitor.
De-inhibitor.
Yeah. So I think she's just naturally tries to repress the internal demons. And then the liquor goes, no, I'm free. It's like popping the cork on the genie's bottle and let it all pour out, right? And I think having alcohol helped that little introverted person let her rage. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why I can't control whether I'm happy or sad, is because there is probably something inside, and depending on the day or the month or whatever, that's just how I'm feeling at the time.
It's just going to pull out.
It just comes out like, you've unleashed me, motherfucker. And now I'm going to make your life hell. And when you wake up with a black eye, you'll know why. Yeah, I don't know. But let's talk about that weight loss thing.
Oh.
So for me, right? Yeah. So, and thank you for reminding me of that. Like when I started losing weight, it was because someone said, well, I asked someone out and then she turned me down and she was big too. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, you're fat, I'm fat. Like well, let's do this.
Let's
thing.
gel.
Why can't we hang out? Why can't we date? And then so then I just started like, well, fuck that. And I think this is the whole moment where I began to like use rage and anger as a motivator to do other things.
Yeah.
Because then I cut like 60 pounds I got a bicycle. I would ride to school, which college at the time. And then I was like a 15-mile bike ride. I eat an apple and a banana from Chinatown for breakfast.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat lunch. And then I'd bicycle back home. And I did that 5 days a week, and I cut so much weight. Wow. I'm not saying this is like the best weight plan for everybody. I'm just saying this is what worked for me.
Your weight plan was basically anger.
Anger. Like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. And then so I dropped all this weight, and then I saw her again. And then so she worked in this office where it was like a student services office. Mm-hmm. And I walked in, and the girl at the front of the reception area, so she's in the back, and this other girl's in the front. She goes, "Oh, Howard, you lost all this weight. What'd you do?" And I said, "Well, the first thing I did is I put the fork down." And then she in the back, the girl that I asked out, was eating at the time, and she stood up and fucking walked away. Fuck you, bitch.
No, but I mean, the fact that you were able to, because the problem that a lot of people encounter with weight loss is the continuation of it, right? Like maintaining that same routine over and over again. And the fact that you were able to do that just by spite. Like,
pure anger.
Just pure anger.
My coworkers say I do a lot of things based on anger.
Really?
Yeah. So I think in the last episode or a while back, we talked about how I taught this like built an AI tool to get back at a teacher because this one teacher said I couldn't do it.
And you did it.
I did it. But I do it. I do a lot of things out of anger and spite. But if you think about it, it's my motivator.
Yeah.
Right. I am deeply motivated by when someone says I can't do something, and I'm like, yes, I can. Why would you say I can't do it?
Yeah.
Like if they said to me, Howard, you'll never be a professional basketball player. Okay, I'll accept that. I'm fucking like 5'6" on a good day. I'm not jumping for the rim here.
Yeah, right.
I'm terrible at basketball. Like with these old knees, come on.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's not going to happen. Or if somebody says like, Howard, you'll never be a F1 race car driver. Like, well, great, because I'm not 110 pounds and some skinny European.
Yeah.
That's not.
That's just,
I don't know. The Europeans race cars, I guess. I don't know.
Who knows what the Europeans do?
Who knows what they do? But those are things I can't or don't want to do because that's not in my wheelhouse, and I've accepted this reality. But if you think about like if someone says you can't teach this or you can't make this lesson happen, I'm like, well, it's totally in my wheelhouse. Why can't I?
Right.
I will totally make it happen just out of anger and spite. So there's two benefits to this. Even if the person that challenged me said, well, I did it because I knew you could do it. Okay, I fucking did it. And now I have more power now because I have knowledge, skill, and ability that you don't have.
Right.
Or they'll get angry and say, well, fucking Howard just doing it because he got challenged. Then I still win because now I have knowledge, talent, and ability.
Right.
Right? I have all these tools now. Like our last construction asshole that left, our world's worst coworker, our very first episode, by the way.
Right.
I learned how to do some construction stuff because he was a piece of shit. And I wanted to know if I could do it just in case. And I did. Yeah. So that's kind of what motivates me, man.
Would you say that anger slightly makes you a better person?
Does anger make me a better person? Well, it makes me a more motivated person.
Okay.
I am more motivated because of anger.
Yeah.
What motivates you?
I'm going to be honest. I'm not very motivated by a lot of things now. I mean, I think I'm in a little bit of a rut. You know what I mean?
Is it because you're 37?
Maybe it's the age. I think that, when I was younger, I say this like I'm like so old.
Back when dinosaurs walked the earth.
When dinosaurs walked the earth. No, but, when I was younger, I was like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And now that I've gotten older and I've gotten set in my routines, I'm just kind of like, I'm not as motivated as much.
It could be because also like when we drink, it's like a young person's thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because, for example, if you like watch TV shows or you look at movies or if like, what is the crowd, right? Like a younger crowd drinks like shots and like beers and like just has a blast. And then like this older, like, I don't know, Gen X. Oh my God, that's me.
That's you. What are you saying?
That's me.
It's like, what do you mean older Gen X? That's you.
Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, as the annoyances happen. So like we sit at bars and socialize and comfortably drink. Like we buy more expensive kinds of drinks. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Like my friends are buying like these Japanese whiskeys and they just sit there and they sip it and they enjoy it.
Right.
And they enjoy this flavor, this aroma. I'm definitely convincing some kids to drink now. That's right, kids. Skip the beer phase, go straight to the good shit phase.
Just go to the good shit.
And I think what they do is they just kind of do better. They drink better things, and then they just enjoy it more.
Yeah, yeah. Because I certainly, even when I do the two drink max thing, I don't feel drunk. Maybe I'll feel a little bit of a high, but I don't feel anything really. I think I'm just drinking it for the taste.
Like you feel a little warmer.
Yeah. I mean, whereas before, I would be like, yeah, I want to drink to get, totally wasted. And
yeah, I think that's the big difference, right?
Yeah.
Like these kids just drink to get blackout fucking drunk.
Yeah. And then when you finally do get blackout fucking drunk multiple times, possibly in a car, it's just like afterwards, like, oh, it's really not that big of a deal.
I think that's where we are in our lives.
Yeah.
And maybe because you feel like you're in a rut, it's just, I think maybe you're in this transitional phase where you're now evolving. You're evolving into like different things. Like, these liquors are fine. I've done this all. Oh God, I was about to say all my life. Well, if you're 37, it's all your life, right?
It is, yes.
So you spent a decade doing like this this alcohol thing, and then now you kind of want to like try something new. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think people do that all the time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I do one sport, I'm like, I'm bored, I'll do another sport.
Yeah. I mean, definitely I feel like the person that I was in the 20s, like I know that was me, but totally different. You know what I mean? Like I almost don't even recognize that person. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because when we first met, we were, how many years? 15, 20 years ago?
Yeah.
How long
God, yeah.
How long have we been friends?
We've been in
Over 20 years.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's kind of a while, right?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, wait a minute. No, not over 20 years because I'm 37.
Okay, 15? At least 15.
At least 15.
At least 15.
Yeah.
Because when was that jewelry store?
Oh God. See, I don't
No. No, it's around 2008, 2009.
Okay.
So we're shooting about 15 years.
Yeah.
About.
That sounds like a right number.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the way we were 15 years ago is not the same way we are now. Like I'm a different person, you're a different person.
Yeah.
I don't have deep regrets about it.
No, I think like whatever happened in the past, like it made you who you are today, right? Like, I mean, that's how it works. But yeah, certainly like it's funny because when I was younger, I feel like I said more controversial things.
Oh, we said a lot of shit.
Oh, we said a lot of shit.
Pre-recorded internet, everything, right?
Yeah, I know. I mean, if there was ever a link, I would be canceled. Yeah. But like now I'm just like much more laid back and I don't feel the need to like draw any attention to myself. You know what I mean? Like,
and I think that's where we are. Even when someone says to me like, "Oh, you're this and you're that," I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Good for you. Like I have students that even my first year students, they once in a while they try to like poke the bear. They'll be like, "Mr. Cam, you're bald," or "You're this." I'm like, Is that it, or is there anything else? Like, and then so sometimes they'll find like a picture of me online, like, because I have like, GitHub and all these other coding repositories, and they'll find like my profile picture, and they'll use that picture as part of the coding sample. Like, look, I made your picture as part of my webpage. I'm like, hey man, I gotta let you know that you think about me a lot. What? It's like, and that's why I tell them, like, you think about me quite often, and I don't feel the same way about you. And then they get really weird, like, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm like, well, I don't know what you're doing, but the fact that you would go online to find a picture of me, then use it, then look at it, then it brings you joy.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta let you know I'm married, and I'm not really. This is inappropriate.
This is not. We're not a match made in heaven.
And they freak out. Like, no, that's not what I mean. I'm like, you must think about me so much because I don't think about you at all.
Yeah.
Like and they get really weirded out. I'm like, I'm very concerned. Like I talk this tone, like I'm very concerned about you. Yeah. Do you need me to talk to your parents?
You do the caring therapist.
I do the caring therapist. Do you need me to call your parents and talk about how you feel about me. I don't think this is appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm an adult. You're a student. We have this different relationship. Like, this is not healthy for either of us.
Like, no.
No, I was just saying this because you're balder. It's like, no, but you think about me. Do you go to bed at night thinking about me? That's disgusting. Yeah.
And you need help.
And
son.
you need help. But that's what they do. And I think as older adults, when someone tries to come at us like that, we're just like, we have better tools.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. Like, been there, done that. Yeah.
And we don't care.
Yeah. Like the other day, I saw these elementary school kids. Mind you, they had good intentions. But they were doing some kind of fundraiser on the side of the road, like holding up signs kind of thing. And of course, that's always the prime opportunity for...
To rob them.
Yes, one. No, but two, for kids to like scream. Like, so I was having my lunch and I thought like, oh my God, someone's screaming. Like, I thought it was bloody murder. So I ran out and it's just this girl screaming and stuff like that. And when I was a kid, I used to do that. I used to go to like the bus stop and like try to get trucks to like honk their horn.
Well, that's what we do.
Right. But what I'm saying is like when you're younger, it's like you want all this attention and you want all these things. And now when you're older, you're like, fuck off.
Yeah, I want to be left alone.
I want to be left alone,
You see, silence and being left alone, this personal solitude time, it is addicting. I don't think kids understand that.
I know. It is so great.
If you are under the age of like 20 something, I don't think you understand, if you're listening right now, the benefit of being left alone and just abject silence. Like the calmness of it all. Yeah. Like, because once you appreciate that, once you appreciate this deep level of calm, it is fucking addicting and you want more.
Right. Whereas if you're on the side of the road with a sign like,
yeah, screaming.
Yeah.
Or when they hold out their little nets.
Yes.
Like put money in your net.
It does not make me want to help you when you do that, man.
No. Where's the Portuguese sausage ticket?
I know.
Where's the Zippy's chili sale ticket? Where's your fundraiser? Where's your banana bread ticket?
I want something out of this.
Yeah. Fuck you and your little fucking red net. Low effort motherfucker.
Stop screaming at me also.
Yeah. Like shut the fuck up. Jesus, I don't want to help you. Like, if you're gonna put in this low effort, you're definitely gonna put in some low effort on your baseball trip. Fuck.
You're not gonna win that shit.
You're not gonna win this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Right? Oh God. Or like there was a kid in our football team. Mm-hmm. There was a kid in our football team, and then like as they're like doing their warm up practices, and I kid you not, I can't make this up. He yells, "I fuck my grandmother." That's what he says.
What? Why?
This kid says he fucks his grandmother.
Okay, going back, previous Tina probably would have said something fucking stupid like that.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like God, oh my, what did I say when I was stupid? I'm pretty sure.
Because you're not stupid anymore.
No, we're not stupid anymore, but we have said some shit when we were stupid.
Really? Yeah.
Well, I don't know what. See, this is pre-internet. This is great because no one can look it up. No one can research anything. Like, Howard, you said this. Like,
no, I didn't.
No, I didn't. I can I can lie and deny everything. Is it true that you know?
But they say stupid shit like that, right?
And they record it. Though.
And they record it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now it becomes a record, which can haunt you. And
it's basically, and that's the thing. Like that's basically what people believe you are for the rest of time. Like that one moment. Like you can't grow. You can't apologize for anything. That's you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, think about like stuff you did when you were drinking. Imagine now that these kids are drinking and getting blasted. Well, they're probably doing it now.
Oh, yeah.
And they're filming each other.
Yeah.
But it's like, here you are underage drinking and you're filming. Like, why do they film it?
I don't know.
Why you fucking film it and put on like TikTok and other bullshit?
Put the camera down, dude.
Yeah. Can you not have a good time? Yeah. Like, look, I'm not, okay. So on our last homecoming dance or whatever, like I think there was, they found some bottles of vodka.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. And I'm like, and I wasn't as angry as I thought I would be because I'm like, you were a teenager once.
Yeah.
What is the first thing you think about? I'm going to go to this dance. I'm going to rip off a bottle of liquor and I'm going to drink.
I'm going to do the thing. Right.
We do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they filmed it, I think. There's got to be some fucker has got it somewhere on video of them doing some drinking. And it's only a matter of time before it gets out because they can't help themselves. They cannot help but to overshare. Like, look at me trying to act cool and drink.
Yeah.
They're going to do it.
There is a TikTok that I think you would appreciate of this teacher. Well, first it opens up with a student And he's like,
Yeah.
hey, I want to do a selfie with like this guy who's taking a test.
Yeah.
And then he reveals in the TikTok, I just wanted to like copy his, answers. It switches back to the teacher who fucking sees this. And they're like, thank you for the video. See me in class the next day.
Oh, shit.
And it's like, why do you film this shit, dude?
Yeah.
Don't film anything. Like, just don't. It doesn't help you.
They have this habit. They have to feel good that they filmed it and like, look at me being stupid.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I have two thoughts about this. Okay. Yes, film it, but don't share it.
I agree. Yes.
Film it to remind yourself of how good you felt being young, all the stupid things you did when you were young, and you can remind yourself not to do stupid shit in the future. But don't share it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because now everyone's like, I'm going to repost it. I'm going to share it all over the place. Like the kid I caught vaping through a video that another kid showed me, and I saw him on the field. I'm like, well, he's graduated, so he's done.
Yeah.
Cyrus. I'm like, Cyrus. He goes, yeah. It's like, how's your yellow vape pen, bro? Is it good? He's like, what? your vape, the yellow one, the one you just got.
In the video.
Like, how do you know about that? Like, because you filmed yourself of how awesome you felt getting your new yellow vape, and then you shared it. He goes, well, who showed it to you? I'm like, it doesn't matter.
Because you were the one that shared it.
Shared it. Fuck nuts.
It's open to the internet as soon as you share it.
I see it now.
Yeah.
Like, don't share it.
Yeah.
God. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to find out who was drinking.
Yeah.
And then like who filmed it.
Oh yeah. And they're going to post it and then someone's going to squeal on it. And yeah.
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 There should be a bounty system.
Yeah.
Like find stupid videos. Or we should, what we should do? We should just build fake, I talked about this earlier, build fake social media profiles to catfish students into oversharing. Then that you can use it against them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then just post it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check this kid out. I was like, where'd you get that from? None of your business. None of your goddamn business. Jeez. That's a long alcohol episode.
It really was, yeah.
Yeah. What other boost stories you got?
I got nothing else, man. I got nothing else.
Did you have a favorite brand?
Well, actually, I still have a
Because you
favorite.
like vodka.
I like vodka. I'll still drink it. Tito's. I'm a Tito's girl.
Tito's vodka.
Yeah. Although, honestly, vodka is just vodka. It tastes the same either way, but I don't know what it is. I like the Tito's.
So here's what I understand about vodka. Do you remember the days of, by the way, do you remember the days of flavored vodkas? Do they still do those?
I don't know if they do it like all the time, but I do remember like they had like the whipped cream and the birthday cake and like.
Yeah, but there was like strawberry flavored vodkas.
Yeah.
And like banana flavored vodkas. Is that still a thing?
No.
I don't know. That's how long I've been out of this drinking game.
Yeah. I only take the Tito's, just clear, straight Tito's.
So they say that people can tell the difference between like Smirnoff and like Sky and Tito's and all these other liquor brands. Is it just filtering?
I don't know. So sometimes I can kind of taste a difference, but it's very minimal. Like, I think it's more branding.
All right.
Well, at least with vodka, though. I mean, I'm sure that whiskeys, which I do not drink, whiskeys, I'm sure that have much more range in terms of the.
I don't remember, but I do know that wines have a range.
They do.
Is wines a sophisticated drink for snobby people now? Like, I want to get drunk, but I'm just going to drink wine.
And it's funny, my dad would like kill me because like he is a wine connoisseur, right?
Yeah.
I mean, his whole life was just wine.
Yeah.
And I can't fucking tell anything. If you gave me like a cheap bottle and $1,000 bottle, couldn't tell the difference.
I tried wines before. Like there's this place called Muse Wine Bar.
Yeah.
Are they still there, by the way? It's on.
I don't think so. I think they closed. It's by that furniture place, right?
Yeah, it's right upstairs. So for our listeners, Muse, is it a Muse or is it just Muse?
A Muse.
A Muse. So it's this wine bar where it's like you preload a card and then you go to these different like machines in a circle.
Right.
And you swipe your card and it pours in. It has a price per ounce.
Yeah.
You press the button, it shoots it in the glass and you drink it.
Right.
It's supposed to be like a wine tasting bar, but I think it was just a bar. Yeah. Just fucking. Let's mix these 4 wines. Click, 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 click. It's like you're at the slushy
like
machine.
Like a McDonald's.
Yeah. What do you mean?
You're just putting all the sodas in.
I'm making a suicide.
Swish it around.
Just stick your finger in it and swirl it around. Oh my God, the sommelier was probably like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I paid you. You let me do what I want.
This is my money.
It's my money.
Chaos.
Yeah. I pour this and this and this, like 3 shots of this and 2 shots of this. I'm going to call it a hot rod. Here, drink this. Holy shit. Yeah, I remember going up and like putting the glass, pressing the button, drinking it, and then people would be like, try this one, and they had different prices.
Yeah.
And at the intrusive thoughts come in, I'm like, how about I just mix them?
Swirl it around.
just take your glass and move it, side to side like you're some Somali. Like, it's delicious. It's my own vintage.
It has notes of chaos.
What does it taste like? Delicious. Is it chocolately? Is it floral? I'm like, man, it's fucking delicious. Just drink it.
It's like a good Capri Sun.
You start writing recipe card. A fucking Capri Sun. Holy shit. What's your, like, you write a recipe card?
Yeah.
Go to the wine bar, walk to the wall, press 3 buttons on this and 2 buttons on this.
It'll make you taste this.
Yeah, it's gonna be delicious, like a licorice. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that place closed down, huh?
I'm pretty sure it did. Haven't heard anything from it, but yeah, I do remember that. But I mean, drinking wine, like, I'm just not sophisticated enough. Like, people, like, they're like, oh, can you taste like the barley, or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Things like that. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I taste wine.
And you know what? I can't do that either. And I watch these, like, once in a while, like this YouTube video will come across where it's like, and he's tasting wines or she's tasting wines and they're talking about like the different regions and shit. Like, how the fuck do you know that?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I'm just like, that's really fucking
Like,
psycho.
these grapes came from like Northern California from this farm. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I don't think you can do that.
Yeah,
I'm going to go to Costco and get like 4 wines and you tell me.
All boxed.
Yeah, all boxed. They'll pour them in and you fucking tell me about these wines. Like, Jesus. I think they're just full of shit, man.
I think so too. I think it's all pretentious, but
Well, on that pretentious fucking note, let's wrap up this alcohol-induced show. No, we're not drunk. We're not drunk. Although, if you're listening to this and you feel like getting smashed, go for it.
yeah.
I'm not your dad.
We're not judging people who get drunk.
No, go
We're just saying
ahead.
it's just not us anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
us.
Once you reach a certain age, you'll understand where we are. But for the meantime, if you want to just get smashed, I would do that. And the next thing you want to do is you want to go to Spotify and on iTunes and find this show and share this show with others, the Annoyed Adult. And I want to thank you again, Tina, for being part of this show.
Thank you, my friend.
I really miss you.
I missed you too, dude.
Let's go to this Filipino omakase place.
All right.
All right. Take care, buddy.